Hello everyone, my name is Dracoman and welcome back to another Redstone video. In this video, this is going to be the first video in which I use this machine here, which basically, if you don't remember or haven't seen my previous videos, this is basically a randomizer that randomly picks ideas for me so that I can make up ideas and my viewers can make up ideas on my Discord server, so make sure you go join that if you want to suggest ideas for my videos. So today we are going to be building a secret staircase. Yeet. Here is the layout for what I'm going to be doing for my staircase. These are the blocks that are going to drop down into the floor so that I can actually put stairs in place of them. Here are the first two pistons that will move these blocks downwards. So they will just do that and grab those blocks and pull them downwards one block. Then I think we could just have a block swapper probably just right here that will swap that block for stair blocks. So this block will go over here, and then this block this stair will come forward just like that. And then I think for this we'll actually end up pushing those stairs back up. We might actually have to extend this forward. So I think those are the blocks we're gonna move. And then once we get these blocks out of the way, we're gonna have to move these stairs forward one block. But just to make it, just to make it level with the ground again, I think we're gonna push them up another block just so that they're level with the ground, and then have the next set of stairs be right here. And then actually we'll have to go another set down again for right here so that we can be fully underground. And then I think for the second part, we're going to have this right here, which is going to grab those just like that. And then these pistons over here will extend, pushing those stairs into place, which is great. And then for the other way around, we're going to do that and extend those two so that these blocks are back in place, and then re-extend those for the closing. Okay, that works really well actually. Gosh, I haven't done this much work in Redstone specifically in a long time. I'm so out of practice. I can't think right now. This is ridiculous. Good news is that by using slime blocks, I can extend this piston. This is actually a double piston extender. I can pull it down by block and make that happen, which is not at all what I wanted to happen. Hold on, nope. And moving away from that part of the circuit, I have actually not completed, but I've started working on this first section of the circuit, which is to move these blocks down and out of the way. So if I can retract these, and then I just need to fire this once, and then spit out this. Well, not quite. What I need to do is power that, and then power that. Oopsies. After I retract that block. So then the stairs are in place. Ooh, I just realized something that's kind of gonna be a problem. So that's not very great. We need a way to power these two pistons, these front two pistons, without powering the back two pistons right there. Okay, I'm coming up with something here. I'm not really sure what it is. Okay, so these blocks are up just like that, and then when we flick this lever, they're retracted down just like that. And then we can grab that block, and need a lever, grab that block, and then push those two stairs in place just like that. And then we can actually push these stairs in place as well. And then once all that is done, we need to activate these right there, which will then create the first part of the staircase. Okay, I have great news, which is that I've actually completed this whole side of the circuit. So when I activate this, it pushes everything forward, grabs those blocks, and then when I deactivate this piston will actually grab that observer again, and then that will pull everything back, which will actually make room for the stairs to come up right afterwards, which is just awesome. So I guess now we can go ahead and duplicate all of this onto the other side, because all of it works, which is just great. Testing the audio of the mic because I just slapped it off the table. Wow, just getting a good look at this, I just realized this got complicated really fast. To be frank, there's so much happening on the circuit, and I can't understand it because I just made it so complex and it's just enormous. And okay, so I've started a new system here, and it's actually quite simple. So when I retract these pistons, then these pistons fire, and then these pistons fire, and then these pistons fire again, which basically makes it so that every time I retract the pistons, it swaps whatever blocks are there. So as you can see, when I click this button, it swaps those blocks, and then with a couple extra firings, but that doesn't really matter. And then it again, it swaps them again, just like that. So there is a little bit of extra piston firing, but that's honestly totally fine with me so long as this thing works, which it totally does. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually the same thing that I did right here with the double piston extension, pushing the stair blocks into place, because that works actually really well in the other design, so hopefully it should work just as well in this design. I have now created a somewhat functioning system where it pulls them down, swamps them, and then pushes them back up again, but we don't actually want it to push it back up for this part right here. This is, it's honestly kind of hard, but they're always tend to be pretty hard, so I don't know what I was expecting. Okay, everything is now fixed. As you can see, when I swap them over, these stairs stay down, and when I flip it over to blocks again, the blocks get pushed up into the floor. So I think we can actually just go ahead and connect this to that, and then actually I think that's the first half of that done. There we go. Okay, now everything works. I just need to add an extra tick of delay in there. So there's that, and then I think we can actually go ahead and shorten this pulse somehow as well. Whatever, I didn't care that much anyways. The next thing we need to do is have these pistons here pull down these two blocks here, and then these two pistons grab both of these and pull them back to that point there. I have a functioning system, so as you can see when I hit this button, this stair actually drops down for a moment, letting this section of the circuit grab the block. Oopsies. The block that was right there. The block that was right there covering the stairs. And so that allowed it to grab that block. And then when it goes the other way around, then the stair moves out of the way, allows the block to be put back into place, and then lets everything else get out of the way before the stair moves back in place. Okay, so that's what this entire circuit right here does. Now we just need to duplicate that to the other side. And I have now duplicated the whole thing to the other side, so as you can see, all of that technically now works. Oh, wow, it's so fascinating just to like watch this. But now what we need to do, because I believe by this time, if those blocks were there, that means there are still blocks right here which we can't pass. So we need to get those out of the way somehow. This has truly taken far too long, and I'm about to go to bed, to be honest with you, but it is done. Here it is, the final hidden staircase. It doesn't look like much, but that's just because it's a flat floor and the staircase is hidden. So, and I don't actually think we need any of this. It's just for show. Okay, so this is the hidden staircase itself, and as you can see when you hit this button, look how fast that was. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And the only thing that is somewhat of a downer with this is that you do have to crouch to get down here, but I guess I feel like that does kind of add to like the secretness of the staircase, because you have to be like quiet when you're going down the staircase, you know, otherwise somebody might hear you going on stairs. But other than that, I really love how this turned out. Sure, there's a couple exposed redstone components, but honestly, whatever. I'm not going to go to the stress of trying to remove those. And then there's the closing, also decently fast. There are a couple extra piston firings, but that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And I think the main reason for me adding this is just because there was no way I was going to remove blocks from that position. There was no way in heck I was going to do that. But anyways, here it is, the final version. That is the failed version, and it shall remain failed forever. And this shall remain awesome forever, and I shall remain tired forever. Until I sleep, that is. But anyways, that is all I have for you today. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below, and if you really enjoyed it, then consider subscribing, because that'll help out a lot. And also join my Discord server, because there are still not a lot of members, and I would love to have a ton of more members and have a lot more video ideas suggested, because coming up with video ideas is, to be honest, rather hard, and so I really do appreciate the support. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.